Welcome back to another JC Tennis video. We have some breaking news today in the tennis world. You see the headline here. Novak Djokovic hires his former rival, Sir Andy Murray, to be his new coach. Djokovic posted about it on Instagram. Let's watch it here. You guys can listen for yourselves.
25 years of being rivals, of pushing each other beyond our limits. We had some of the most epic battles in our sport. They called us game changers, risk takers, history makers. I thought our story may be over. Turns out, it has one final chapter. It's time for one of my toughest opponents to step into my corner. Welcome on board, Coach Andy Murray. We played each other since we were born.
I mean, what a video. They did a good job with that. The music and everything, it's pretty cool. Wow, people forget they were good friends their whole career. I mean, I feel like that friendship was in the shadow of the Nadal-Federer friendship, but it was a very strong friendship. These guys were good friends, and they played in some big finals. They played in all four Grand Slam finals, which is unbelievable. And Andy, he got the better of Novak in a couple of them. He beat Novak in a couple of Grand Slam finals. So it wasn't completely one-sided. It was a bit of a real rivalry. But about the news, man, just unbelievable that something like this could happen. I hope it works. Djokovic is at the stage in his career where he doesn't need like a real coach. It could be more just getting someone that's comfortable. Because, I feel like that's what he wants and needs at this point more than like a real hardcore coach that's going to push him outside of his comfort zone. He doesn't really need that at age 37. He's the all-time leader in Grand Slam titles. He doesn't need someone pushing him over the edge. He needs someone that's helping him be comfortable. My biggest thing would be, and these guys are professionals, so I'm sure it's going to work out good, but how are you as Djokovic going to take criticism from Andy Murray knowing, you were better than this guy. 24 slams to 3 slams. You were the more successful player by a big margin. How is that dynamic going to go? If Andy's really pushing hard on something, if you're Djokovic, how are you going to be able to take that? And if you're Andy, knowing that Andy wasn't as great as Djokovic over the length of his career, how are you going to be able to push Djokovic? How comfortable is Andy going to be trying to give Djokovic that constructive criticism? But my hunch would be they're both professionals. They're both mature enough to know how to go about that in the best way possible, and I think it'll work out for the best. Who knows if it's just going to be a short-term thing, if it's just going to be 2025, or if it's going to go all the way to the end of Novak's professional career. Hopefully it goes on for a long time. I can't imagine Djokovic blowing up at Andy. Djokovic on his bench just screaming at his box, and Andy's just sat there barking right back. That could be a crazy dynamic. That could be really cool, and I'm looking forward to watching it. Maybe Murray can finally win that elusive Australian Open title. Not as a player, but part of Djokovic's team. He can get that Australian Open title. It would be really cool to see. I'm excited to see what happens. And yeah, that was awesome news to wake up to this morning. So that's all I have for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.